hear me just fine. You know, you get it all started and everything breaks. What a good time. Hello, hello. All right. Okay. Just making sure it's all good still. Seems like everything works now. I think it was just something with my settings that made everything blacked out. And I was like, oh, no one can see anything. But now I'm back. It works.
Oh, yep, and I had that on. Would you look at that? I still get to mess up things. Don't even know why I had that on. But all right. Nope. Now it's time to get started. Now it's actually time to get the thing. All right. Yes, Fate, I am back. Don't you worry. Just in a new way. And I just wanted to try something new. So, that's really that. You know what? You're not wrong. It's the EN curse. It follows everyone. You're not wrong. All right. Okay, so we're going to keep this one kind of concise for the most part. We're just going to talk about, since it's a debut, we're just going to talk about what I plan on doing. Who I am, what I do, what this channel's gonna be like now, I guess. So let me go ahead, see if I can't get started on doing that. So let me make sure I got everything I need right here. Yeah, okay. We are going to move over to this. Boom, empty. All right. Just going to take a second. I'm going to move myself a little bit. I'm kind of in the way. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's start with first things first here. Boom. Who am me? Who am me? Who am me indeed? All right. Let's see. First things first. All right. So the setup for this is that I'm an avatar from an ancient age of the internet, created by my creator and then given life through some code that worked on a computer. It's kind of what we're going with. Past that, my memories are just kind of like whatever he had going on. So I'm just kind of living the life that he wanted to live. So that's why most of my interests are going to be in retro stuff. Obviously, anything from back then. I'm a little behind on newer things. Even though I still enjoy new stuff. Don't say I'm not going to enjoy new stuff on this channel. I will play new games. And whatever else interests me. But that's going to be a big focus for me. Which is going to lead into the next thing here. So yeah, retro games. Love them. Grew up on many retro consoles. So that's pretty much going to be a big focus of mine. Essentially, PS2 and older, that's me. But I'm still going to play newer things, like I said, because there's still new stuff that comes out that I really like. And I'm just excited to try to share that love of gaming with everyone. If I can, of course. If anybody's willing to watch. Next thing, really big into role-playing games. Tabletop games, I'm all about it. Even board games, pen and paper. Oh no, you're right. You're 100% right that the retro games are holding up. So it's always good to revisit them too to see what makes them still hold up comparatively. And especially games that might not have aged well, but still set a standard. I'm all about it. But no, moving to the role-playing stuff. I do want to do more role-playing content on this channel. We'll talk about goals for that later, but I do kind of want to maybe like look at some RPG systems and talk about more content dealing with it. A little bit more slow paced on that one. And it's a bit harder because obviously I'll probably just use PDFs and go through them. But it's a hobby of mine that really took bloom and I really enjoy doing it. So I really just want to explore it more and kind of give people an opportunity to be introduced to them in a new way. So last but not least, I got other tabletop hobbies. Like I said, I love board games. I'm all about them. I love trading card games. I've been really big into trading card games right now. Really big into the Hololive card game, but wanting to get back into some other ones too and try some new ones. So I might do some things with that. It's a bit tough for that on here because I don't want to become like an information channel where I just like, oh, here's the new set of this. Let's talk about it. But mostly just like sharing my excitement for what's happening and probably leave it at that. But that's a good start for what we're doing. But we're going to move on to, let's see here. Get rid of all these. All right. What me do? So, if everything wants to work like it's going to, not going to make it look pretty like it did before. All right. Most of this channel is going to be long form game streams. I'm just going to stream games. It's what I like to do. It's what I like to have fun with. I feel like it's the easiest thing to do. So I'm just going to do that. And the games will depend. We'll have my stream schedule here in a bit. But overall, that's pretty much what I'm aiming to do. Just kind of stream games that I like, old ones, new ones, whatever catches my fancy. Obviously, we talked about the role-playing systems. I'm going to pop on there and do some streams talking about the systems, how they work, maybe even kind of exploring a bit what you can do with it. I'm still a little unsure, but I feel like I can maybe make something out of it. So I kind of want to explore it a little bit. I'm a little behind on editing. When I got back into this to do things, it was kind of tough. It's been a while since I messed around with like editing programs, and it was kind of nice to get back into it. So I think for now, for the foreseeable future, I think I'm going to make my own stream clips and post them on the channel, just so people get a good opportunity to see what I'm like and what they can expect coming back to the channel. And then for other pre-recorded video content, that's a bit tough. I'm a bit on the fence with it, but I'm thinking maybe game reviews for stuff that I've already streamed, maybe reviews for like systems for TTRPGs. I'm obviously going to want to do some things with it. I mean, I also probably will release other stuff that VTubers tend to do. Who knows? It just depends on what shows up and what I like and what sounds fun or funny. So, yeah. Now, that's the big thing when it's going to come to what I am and what I do. Easy. If you like that, you stick around because that's what I'll be doing. Okay. Now we're going to move over yonder. We're going to talk about the model that I got here. Oh, yeah. Shorts. 100%. Mostly shorts. For the clips, at least. They seem to be what works. People like to watch those. That's where I catch them most of the time. So I'm just going to stick with that. All right, let's see. All right, past that, we're going to talk about this model that I have here. Be good to show it off. Boink. So, for clear transparency, I purchased this model from, you can see it on there, it's Kenkin M06. The reason I wanted to talk about it is because obviously I don't own the model. I did some editing to it, but I don't own it. And with that, mostly just, yeah. Mostly just wanted to show it off because I think it's good to kind of talk about what it could take to actually get into this if somebody else wanted to do it. So we'll show off because I do think it's actually really nice. So let's pop me down here. Whee! All right. So Got these nice shoes, lovely little ripped pants. I kind of liked the punk look. It's kind of the aesthetic I like to go for in life. So lots of zippers, belts. What I really liked was this kind of like outside jacket. This was really cool. Really dug that. So I kind of wanted to focus on making sure these color schemes matched. Don't worry about me moving myself around here. And then the tie felt like a bit much because I guess the idea for this character originally is that they're supposed to be like a detective. But I don't know. I feel like the rest of the aesthetic fits, so I just kind of kept it with it. And then, yeah. The symbol on the jacket was something that I made. That's the only thing I added to this model. Originally, it was like a dog. It was cute, but it wasn't what I was aiming for. So, yeah. But I do think it's nice. It does have a lot of options if you decide to go for it, or even look at anything else that they do on this. They do a lot of really good stuff on there, so let's mess around with it a little bit. So, options for controller. Got a nice hat you can put on. Mask, so nobody ever needs to see the shame on my face. It's got star eyes. Like, they got a lot of little options on here, and it was not very expensive, so I would just check them out if that's something you want to try to do. And because, honestly, I think it's really nice. But that's enough for the model. It's nice, but not all we're here for. So let's move on to... Whoop. Alright, we'll talk about likes and dislikes. Look, I see people do this all the time. I don't know if I wanted to do it, but I'm going to do it. It's easy. We're going to find out a little bit about me here. Alright. Well, let's start with the left side there. Or my left, your right, left, your left. So, video games, obviously. It's what I want to do. Role-playing, we already know. I can't spell, supposedly, because instead of manga, I really like mange, accordingly. Look at that, fixed. I like anime and manga. I'm really behind on a lot of it. I mean, I do enjoy some of the more old stuff, obviously, kind of fits the theme. But I do still really enjoy it. I keep up with a lot of them. I just don't have time a lot to watch stuff as much as I used to, so I need to get back on that. But yeah, there's some things right now that I really want to check out. Napping. I don't know if anyone else has got some strong nap game, but man, I'll tell you what, I love nothing more than to be unconscious for my whole day. So, in fact, I put it in there. Music wise, love electronica. I miss Daft Punk still. Pretty much anything like that. I mean, I still listen to a lot of stuff that VTubers make too. That's just not exclusive to me being one now. But I do enjoy the music that they release as well. And of course, trading cards. My current addiction. I just want to play trading cards, mess with them, and just kind of focus on that hobby just a little bit more. Dislikes. Bigotry is one. Please no. You keep that out of here. I'm done with that. And I'm tired of the current state of things. So I just love an acceptance in this place. Small inconveniences interrupting your well-laid plans. Man, I can't believe when I'm doing stuff, it's just one little thing and it just ruins everything you were doing. You could be in a flow state. You could drop a sock on the floor and then my whole day is ruined. I'm done. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm finished with that, past that. So that bugs me. Audio issues. I work so hard to make everything sound okay, especially the mic. And it kills me whenever I listen to things and it's not perfect the way I want it to. It bothers me on a carnal level. So that is 100% a thing that will absolutely just tear me apart. Past that, you know what? Not much else. It takes a lot to get me upset. It takes me a lot to get me angry. I tend to look at myself as a pretty chill person. So past those things, everything's all right. You enjoy your stuff. You do you. Don't hurt anybody. And that's it. End of day. I'll accept most things everybody wants to do. All right, let's move over to some goals. I got goals for this channel, things that I want to accomplish, things that I want to focus on. So let's go through with those. first things first. Original model. I mentioned I like this model a lot. I purchased it. I thought it was really nice, and I still think it's really nice. But it is technically still not mine. I'm never going to claim it's mine. It's definitely the person who made it there. It's 100% theirs. So what I want to do eventually is kind of work on getting my own original model. It's probably going to be very close based on what I have now. I've really fallen in love with the aesthetic of this, but I think it'd be a good move for me to actually have something that I can call uniquely my own, and then focus on doing more with that from there. So that for goals, that's number one, numero uno, original model. Once that's done, once I get that going, then the idea, get a 3D. You can do 3D with them. I want to do 3D. From what I can see, it just gives you a lot more options for space. I would love the opportunity to be able to use my arms, my hands, move around in space a little better. I mean, all I can really do is kind of wave back and forth, and just whatever is pre-put into this. So I would say 3D model, 100%. Would love to do that. And then I can kind of open up a little bit more with what I want to do content-wise. That would be a lot of fun. Another big goal. Collabs. I do want to do more collabs. I think being able to partner with different content creators is a fun idea for me. I think there's kind of this, I'm not going to call it a negative stigma because that kind of perpetuates it. But I feel like with male VTubing, there's kind of this more negative side of it that people don't really look at it the same, especially when compared to, well, everything else that goes on with it. But I feel like where collabing gives a good idea of like, they're just people too. They're content creators and they just want to have fun and play with and do things and give content out. And that's kind of what I want to do too. And so for collabs, I'm really okay with any collabs that people want to do for the most part. If people want to contact me and get in and work on something, I am very open to the idea. And hopefully other VTubers want to do stuff. I'm for it. I just want to do more things because it kind of leads into my next thing, which is creating a long form campaign. Like, I've done a lot of role playing for a very long time. And while I'm never ever going to get rid of the things I do now, I still do those for fun. I would love the opportunity to create like a long form campaign to be consumed like an actual content. And obviously I would need to have partnerships for that. People who are willing to play, people who want to participate in that. And obviously that's going to be a lot of work because one, I have to find people that I think could, that we can mesh with, that I can mesh with on that kind of level. But also there's a lot that goes into that with people wanting to play with you and what we're trying to accomplish with that. And that's not just a me thing. That would be a group thing. And I don't have like that right now. So that's why it's a goal. Eventually, I do think I want to create something just beyond streaming. And I mean, beyond streaming, just gaming, but streaming a little bit more. So that is something that I would love to do. So that's a plan. That's a plan. I got that in the noggin right now. Next, voice acting. With role playing, I've gotten a lot more into making voices, doing things. So I think it's one of those things where I really want to just get practicing more in voice acting. It's something I really wanted to do when I started things, and I kind of fell out of it. I still mess around with stuff, but I don't really have a presence online for doing it. But it's not one of those things with like collabing. Like if people want to throw out and ask like, oh, hey, you want to do some voices or something for a project? I'm willing to try it. I do want to get more into it. I do want to get more practicing into it. And it's something that I feel like can also help me with role playing and doing all the stuff I do now, get me more comfortable streaming and being on a camera in this way. So another big goal of mine. I want to focus on that. And then last, but certainly not least, Singing, this is funny because I don't consider myself the best singer, but I think for me, it's something that I kind of like doing still, but it requires a lot of practice for me because I still think I have issues with tone and being able to hit certain notes. So I think I just kind of want to practice it. So the reason that's last is because that is the farthest thing from me. Something I still want to do, which kind of adds into everything else that I want to do, but I wouldn't expect that for a very long time. I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel for a very long time about doing it, but it is something that I want to try and I will do eventually. So hopefully just keep an eye on that, or just bug me incessantly about it, because that would also motivate me greatly to do it. All right, let's talk about what I got here. Okay. Give me one sec here. Okay. We're going to move to... I think I got this set up. Do I got this set up right? Yeah. All right. We'll talk about monetization because I know that's a big thing in the VTuber community. I don't have any plans for anything because that is the furthest thing from my mind right now. First of all, the channel's not big enough for me to do ads or anything. Memberships, super chats, things like that. So I don't have any plans to do it. When it is able to do ad revenue, I will turn on ads only because if I don't, YouTube will. So I might as well get that dollar instead of YouTube at that point, or at least get something. But that's really it. That's all I got planned for. I don't got merch things that I'm thinking about. And even if I were considering it, I would need I would prefer to have an original model first. 1000%. It would make me feel more comfortable. Technically, I can monetize this model and make merch, but it feels weird when it's not mine. And I don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna. But once again, all that kind of stuff when it comes to all these, if I do memberships, it's going to be things that like maybe helping with campaign planning or helping with like talking, like, I don't know. I know a lot of memberships kind of hinge on doing like watch alongs because that way you don't have to worry about getting hit for copyright. But I like the idea of just involving a community. Like I feel like those the memberships are for, to involve people in what you want to do. Like if we're not building something as a community, it feels like a waste. So I think it'd be something that I think about. But once again, that all hinges on what people want. If enough people watch this channel and eventually want those kind of things, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we can do. But for now, I have no plans for any of that. So hopefully if the channel grows and gets bigger, we'll consider it then. But for now, I ain't looking to make money. Just looking to have fun in a story. Okay. And then, don't mind me as I mess around with something here. No fancy transition for this because I messed it up anyway. Hey, it worked out fine. All right, I'll just throw out my socials for the last little thing. I'm everywhere. You can just find me as censkai. It's easy. It's pronounced censkai. You can call me Sen. A lot of people do. It's a lot easier to say. It's kind of a mouthful if you try to say the whole thing. But Sen works as a short name. I respond to it just fine. And it's not going to bother me. I know that a lot of YouTubers do hashtags. Might as well just add them in there. If I'm doing clips myself, I'm probably just going to put them as Sen clips. I'm going to make it short, easy, digestible. I don't think it has to be any more confusing than that. For streams, we're just going to put that Sen stream. I feel like that's easy. So if anyone ever puts anything on there, they can just use that. That one's cute, honestly. I would probably use that a lot. Good Senchan. That's funny to me. Okay. For art, as the only clever thing I could think of was artisan. Kind of like you're an artisan. That's the only thing. I'm terrible at naming stuff, but I thought, you know what? That kind of works. So there you go. If I ever get any art, I doubt it. Not expecting it out of anybody. But that is the tag to use for anything that would be using this. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no. The foundation is important. That's the big thing. 100%. Merch is a thing that would be cool, but I'm only going to do it if people want it. I'm not here to try to be like, all right, I gotta get hats going. I gotta get acrylic figures. Y'all gotta be buying this stuff. I need to make $1. No, it's just that people want stuff. We'll do stuff. That's it. And that's really what it comes down to. I'm not gonna focus trying to make a career or trying to make money out of it. That's not what I'm doing this for. Just doing it for fun. And just a way to share the love of the things I have. Easy. That's all. I know they do fan names for VTubers. I don't got an idea. It can happen with time. If it does, if it doesn't, I don't know. The only idea I had is because how little I interact with things online. I was just lurking. I was thinking lurkers. I got nothing else though. And for now, I'm not going to focus on it. And the last thing I know, they do a lot of Oshi marks for VTubers. So for mine, it's just going to be, that's either the dagger or a green heart. You can use a die as well. And I think that's just going to focus. The green heart is kind of my thing. But the dagger and the die is mostly just to focus on the role-playing aspect of it. And it kind of matches the logo of the jacket. So that's all. That's the big things for those. That's all I super got. Past that, let's see. We'll go back to here. Yep. Nope, that's not the right thing. That's okay. Boom. So I'm gonna get rid of all these real quick. Bam. Move myself a little. All right. Only other things I got left before I move on to the next thing here is I did make an ID card. I see people online make ID cards. So I made one. There we go. Well, I was required to wear my glasses and I blinked. So sorry about that, guys. But this kind of just gives a good idea of what we are looking at. Got my name, censkai easy, Oshimark stuff. I added the die in that one because for some reason I remembered that one. Games, obviously RPGs, indies. Gonna do a lot of those. Got my tag on there. Find me everywhere under there. I mean, obviously I'm gonna post mostly through YouTube and Twitter / Blue Sky. Got my signature. It took me a long while to get that figured out because turns out I suck at signing things. And got my collabs thing. Yes, 1000% collabs. I'm on it. Just got to contact me and make sure it's not anything crazy. And just got my debut date. Easy. So past that, the only other thing I got is to talk about my schedule. This is going to blow up and cover me. Let me move it a little bit. Boom. Schedule. So obviously I'll be posting a schedule every week of what I'm planning to do. I'm going to do it through YouTube mostly, I think, through the community tab. But I'll definitely post it on social media as well. So you can follow me any one of those. You'll see my schedule. But it's going to be relatively consistent. Where I'm going to take Sundays and Wednesdays off. Those are going to be days to just relax, work on other things, and not to focus on anything. I don't know if I have plans for reaction streams. I think I wouldn't mind doing streams for maybe bigger announcements, because I know they do live viewings for that. I don't mind doing that so much, like Game Award stuff, or whenever Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft do game streams for what they're coming out. I think that's something I would be interested in doing. But I don't know. Past that, I'm not sure if that's anything I want to do, because I feel like with regular streaming, it's just going to be something that probably gets brought up anyway. So I don't know if making it a whole category is worth it in of itself or not. But I mean, like I said, chill place. We can just talk about stuff. So if that thing kind of happens, we just discuss it. Easy day. But so yeah, Sunday and Wednesdays not available. That might change. My stuff changes around, but my general stream schedule is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I plan on starting Monday through Friday minus Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And I probably won't be able to go longer than 2 hours on those kind of streams. So there's going to be some small stuff I do those days. Obviously, I already have something planned for this upcoming Monday. I plan on playing Skate Story. I tried it out a little bit ago, and it was like, I'm going to save this for a stream. So then I think a Thursday we're going to talk about a new RPG, or not new, but something that's coming out to English, and I kind of want to talk about it. It's a Sword World RPG. And then for Friday, either more Skate Story if I haven't beaten it yet, or a new thing. So it's just going to be up in the air. And then for Saturday, since I'm going to actually start 2 p.m. that time, same I did today, I have a lot more time on my hands Saturdays. So I plan on doing more long streams on Saturdays. I'm pretty good at marathon gaming. We'll see how well I can do it while streaming, that I don't tire myself out. But I plan on doing very long streams those days. So it'd probably be days where I actually play RPGs. Right now, my plan is to do the first Persona again. Somebody mentioned it earlier in a comment to one of the videos I posted. I thought, you know what? It's been a while. We'll pop it in there. I don't know if I want to do it natively through the PSP, because I have the PSP version of it. We'll see how easy it is to stream for that. But yeah, that's pretty much the goal stream-wise. If things change, you'll see it on the schedule. You can just check out the socials, YouTube, all that good stuff to see if I'm not able to do it or if plans change. I will keep it updated. And that's the least I can do for people who might want to actually watch. So hopefully I get to see some of you there. Past that, though, switch back to this. Don't need any of that anymore. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. There we go. But yeah, no, that's really it. It was just a very short stream for this debut. What I plan on doing after this, probably in the next 10 minutes or so, I'll get it set up, is I will do a longer stream for some gaming, just to kind of give a little more chance to get to know each other still. So the plan for that is to actually, I think I can just add it in. Let's do that. Let's show it off a little. Can't put all this work in without actually showing it off. There we go. Look at that thumbnail that I made. I'm just going to play some Genesis games. I've got Genesis Mini that I have all hooked up. I actually went through and did a little bit more to kind of mod it and get some more games on there. Stuff that I remember playing way back when. And I'm just going to go through a bunch of them. So I'm just going to be doing that for the day. That's going to be today's stream. Past this, I'm going to separate this in the next stream. If anybody wants to watch this train wreck, they can. And then that way they don't have to sift through this whole intro of me introducing myself just to watch gameplay. I'm just going to keep those separate. So it's technically like you get 2 streams today, I guess. Even though together they'd probably be the length of 1. But you know, that's it really. I'm going to go ahead and get it all set up. I appreciate everybody who came. I appreciate anybody who checks it out later. I hope you guys stick around. I hope anybody who watches this also decides to subscribe or, you know, watch later streams. If not, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to have fun with it. I hope you guys have fun with it as well. Just keep an eye out for this next stream. It's going to start in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to get some things ready and then pop it in there and it'll be ready to go just like this one was. So, once again, thank you. I appreciate everybody who, you know, commented, liked, did all things. I greatly appreciate all being here. So, I will catch you guys in the next one, hopefully. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.